Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to talk to you for a second and just wanted to talk about prosperity, you know, being prosperous in life and just having the right mindset to be prosperous, you know. Prosperity, it's an interesting topic, you know. Like success, everyone has their own definition of success, you know, what it means for them to be successful in life and what it takes to become successful in life. You know, what it is that you have to do to be prosperous, right? Um, to prosper, to move forward. And, you know, ultimately live the life that you want to live, not but some life that somebody else wants you to live, being bogged down to doing things you may not want to do or deem as um, something that makes you happy, right? Like a lot of times, you know, we have to do things that we don't want to do in order to get to do things that we ultimately want to do, right? So I wanted to talk a little bit today about some of the things that we control, you know, like our mind. We control our mind. We control who we can or who we decide to give our time to, right? The people we talk to on a daily basis, what are they talking about? What sort of applications are we using on a daily basis? Are we just spending all of our time on Instagram, TikTok, you know, social media applications that's really giving us no value in our life, right? All of these things relate to you becoming prosperous or successful, right? Like we all get 24 hours a day if you're lucky. If you're still living, if you're watching this video and you know, you got 24 hours, you woke up, you were able to get 24 hours, right? What are you doing with your 24 hours? What are you doing with the time that you do have? Are you applying that time to improve your life? Are you wasting it away? You know, when I was younger, I used to think I had all the time in the world. Like, man, you know, go out all day, play all day, not have a care in the world, not worry about anything. But as I got older, I started to have responsibilities, and I noticed that, um, you know, like when you start working, right, you're on a time clock, and they pay you from this time to this time, right? So that time of whatever it is that they're paying you, that's your value at that time, right? Um, and the company knows that, right? They know that they're going to get this certain value out of you between this time and that time, right? But what are you doing in the meantime? Are you working on yourself to increase your value, to enhance your life, right? Because you get extra time. And that's so valuable. A lot of people spend 40 hours a week working, but they won't spend 5 or 10 hours on themselves after work to work on ultimately increasing their value. I remember long ago, I used to be a fueler for United States Airlines, and it's I don't want to say it's a crappy job, but it was just a job that I wasn't ultimately happy with, right? I would have to work in the depths of winter in Chicago and fuel these big planes, like especially like if a jumbo jet plane came. Man, you'd have to be out in the cold for like an hour. And I don't know if you know about Chicago's cold, but man, when that hawk is hitting, it don't matter how many layers of clothes you got on. And I'm sitting up there holding a fueler to the wing of an airplane. I'm out here freezing, man. I'm talking about, man, it's brutally cold. And on days like that, you can't really call off, or you may get fired because now you're not reliable. You see what I'm saying? And they at the time that I had that job, they were paying like maybe $7 an hour, maybe seven and a quarter. You know what I'm saying? If you work overtime, you got time and a half, so it was maybe like $14, $15. And man, I mean, you hope for the overtime during the summertime, right? But during the wintertime, I mean, man, it was rough, right? And then you smell like fuel. You know, you going home, you smell like fuel, and you stink basically. You know what I'm saying? You smell like jet fuel, And even though they got showers at the facility, it's really hot. I don't know if you ever really smelled jet fuel, but if you're working around jet fuel all day, it gets in your pores, it gets in your skin. Bottom line was, this is what they were using. This is what I was allocating my time to, right? $7 to $15 an hour. This is what I was allocating my time to on a daily basis. It wasn't until I started to really work on myself and say, man, I'm more valuable than this. I want better things out of life, right? And it was hard, because for a while, you just feel sorry for yourself. You're like, man, this ain't fair. This ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should give me more. No, they shouldn't. No. They shouldn't give you more. Just give you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to work on myself to get more. You know what I'm saying? To become prosperous, to become more successful in life. That took work, and it was up to me to use the remaining hours that I didn't work to put something different in my mind so that I could become more successful or prosperous, right? It was left up to me, because had I not changed my mind, had I not changed my mindset, had I not done nothing, I'd probably still be there or at another job complaining about what they're not doing right by me, or what I deserve or what I should have. And I'm just using that as an example of one of my triumphs, because I worked at a couple other jobs I didn't like. I used to do day labor. And if you know Chicago, so like on Western Avenue and what is it like? I gotta remember, it's been so long ago. But there would be a lot of immigrants standing out in the morning, like 5 a.m. in the morning, hoping to get picked up so they can go work on a job site. And usually this job site paid like $4.50, $5 an hour. Right, I'm gonna say that again. $4.50 an hour. And you get up at 5 in the morning. Now, this one I was really down on my luck. I would have to work, if you know Chicago, I would have to walk from Lake Park, 47th and Lake Park, all the way to Western. 47th and Lake Park, that's by the lakefront, all the way to Western. Walk, because I ain't have car fare. I ain't have money to ride the bus. You know what I'm saying? And I got there and I hope somebody would let me work day labor. I'm trying to, explain to you, you know what I'm saying, the trials and tribulations that sometimes you have to go through before you wake up and realize that it's on you. You got to change your mind. You got to put something more in your mind that makes you more valuable in life, where, you don't have to do things like that. Man, I thank God for them days though. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for them days, because it made me realize, it really made me realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to swallow a tough pill, had to swallow it, you know what I mean? Had to deal with that, and realize that, man, it's up to me to change my mind, you know what I'm saying? To change my circumstances for me to become more prosperous in life. I'm just giving you those examples and those analogies, Some days, I walk from Lake Park to Western, and some days, man, they wouldn't pick me. So now I gotta walk back to the crib. I gotta walk all the way back. Man, hungry. You know what I'm saying? Some days, man, the bus driver would let me get on, man, and he kind of knew my schedule. He started to see me a lot, so he'll let me get on and let me, hop on, man. But, man, I'm talking about, them was some days, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know that you can overcome that. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your mind. You gotta, put something else in it other than, man, this is it. This can't be life. This can't be it. But it was. I mean, and it could have stayed that way had I not changed my mind. Had I not started again reading books. I talk about that all the time. Reading books, working on yourself, investing in yourself, you know what I'm saying, so that you can become more prosperous and contribute or become more valuable in this lifetime, right? And that happens with knowledge. You have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're just going to be feeling entitled about what somebody ought to be doing for you. You know what I'm saying? If I vote for this person to change my life. Man, I mean, you know, keep on waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because I was standing by that bus stop. I was waiting on the change. and change wasn't coming until I changed my mind. You see what I'm saying? I had to change my state of mind and my well-being, and then my slowly but surely my surroundings changed. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with the help of a few friends and family, you know what I'm saying, to hold me down, to realize that I was trying to make a change. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm just here to say I'm a living testimony that you can change. You can make changes. You can improve your life. You don't have to stay where you are in life. And the first way that you can start to make those changes is by investing in yourself, working on yourself, and enlightening yourself, reading books, you know what I'm saying, or watching positive videos like this that will encourage and keep you on the path, right, to having that change so that things will ultimately change in your life, right? So you become more prosperous, right? Prosperity, success. All right, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, step out and get me some air and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. I'm gonna try to, at least, you know. And yeah, I hope this video helps someone. On the sun be so dark. A lot of times when I turn the camera like that, can't see my face. But anyway, nevertheless, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that your life becomes more prosperous and you experience the prosperity that you are ultimately trying to achieve in life. You know, I really do wish that. And that's coming from the heart here on the Hilderbrand Lifestyle channel. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, peace.